Well, the ticket 7238, we're doing assessment, pre-service assessment. First thing I noticed is this pad. I'm going to replace that pad. The tenon, neck tenon and tenon receiver, they're pretty good. We're going to do a slight adjustment on that so that it's not moving so much. We're going to clean all that because it's quite gunky. Gunky's a good word. We like gunky. We like ganky. Ganky's good. Now this pad needs replacing too. It's ripped. So that's a 40mm E-flat pad. Now a lot of the pads have got this mold on them. So we're going to strip this horn down and get all the pads really clean. Take all the mold off. They're really moldy pads. And then we are going to seat and regulate the pads. Every pad's got a bit of mold on it, pretty well. Not a good thing for the health. Not good for the kid or whoever's playing this. Yeah, so we're going to do a little strip down service on this saxophone, and but let's just have a look at the seating and the regulation before we end the pre-service assessment video. Okay, so we've got what's called a leak light. We put down the body tube of the sax, and we just lightly touch the touch piece. We can see that there's seating issues. It's hitting hard at the back, that guy, and regulation issues on the stacks. This is the left stack, so we can see it slight leaks up here. If you look around the back, you can see that they're hitting hard first at the back, but they're leaking at the front. And that's what usually goes on with the A, G. Let's have a look at this G sharp here. And this is the right stack. And it's not too bad. It's it'll be better once the pads are seated correctly, all the mold's gotten off, and the sax gets seated and regulated. Everything will work fine. Not sure about our Mr. C. Yeah, of course, he's always got a little bit of an issue there. And the bell keys usually have a slight seating regulation alignment where it's very clear with this guy here. When we're looking at this one, we'll open the C sharp, and so yeah, that's all wrong. They should be shutting, but they're not. So just to recap, we're going to put two new pads in, which is a 9mm at the neck and a 40mm at the E flat. We're also going to adjust the neck tenon, the gooseneck tenon, to the tenon receiver in the neck and the body tube there. And we're going to get all the mold off by stripping the horn apart and cleaning everything thoroughly, and put it back together. And we will seat the pads and regulate, lubricate, do any further adjustments, and play test it so that it actually, it's working right at the moment. I'm not going to play test it because of all the mold, and we don't need to. We know it's not working how it should.